Disney World in Orlando, Florida is known to be the most magical place on earth. Hey everyone, my name's Josh with Wandering to New Heights, and well, this is our experience going to Disney World for the weekend, going to specifically Hollywood Studios and staying at Pop Century for one day, and the next day going to Epcot. But this video, we're mainly going to be focused on the Pop Century entering, and then some experiences over there, and then also transition into Hollywood Studios. Now, for this video, for the trip, I did some recordings not with a stick, like a selfie stick. I ended up using a backpack strap, so this is it right here. It was actually very convenient. Just had the backpack, strapped it on, and just popped it right there. It did slide around a little bit because it wasn't a thick strap. The thick strap ended up bending outward like that, and I probably shouldn't have worn a black shirt for this to show properly, but you know. So the thick strap kept bending outward, so it was kind of capturing weirdly while I was walking that way, and it would point that way. So I ended up going with a thin strap backpack, but that one kept just sliding up and down, you know. So a lot of the video is kind of pointed a little downward, but that's all right because got some shopping actions. Now for the rides themselves, I did record the rides. If you want the videos of ride actions, I will be posting those, but I did it with a hand strap. So a lot of the rides don't allow you to have hats, so putting on a hat wasn't a viable option, because you know it could just fly off. And then also there are some chest straps that you can use, but for the rides that require you to have an overhead thing, it kind of gets in your way a little bit. So I decided to go for the hand strap, which was super simple. It goes on basically like this, but more obviously centered like this. So it goes on like this, and you have like lap bar rides. You can just easily put it like this, and it'll capture everything. Now, rides that require you to have the overhead, where you have to put your hands like this, I did have some difficulty a little bit, but nothing too crazy. I just, instead of having my hand like this, I just pointed it like this and had my thumb holding on like that. So it captured as best as it could. So that being said, this video is just to show you my experience and share with you what all I did while there and how much fun I actually had on this trip. You'd be surprised, because also, fair warning, when we went during a cheer competition. Now, the problem with the cheer competition was that they were staying a lot at the hotels, waiting for the next thing, and then they went to the park between competitions. That was actually not bad. The line waiting times were a lot less than what they normally are, because one, no one wants to go during a cheer competition. No offense to cheerleaders, but no one wants to go when there's a cheer competition. It was also the Festival of the Arts. Festival of Arts isn't nearly as nearly as popular as the Flower and Garden Festival. The Flower and Garden Festival, you're gonna see people at Epcot all the time. Festival of the Arts, I honestly prefer because it was absolutely phenomenal. There wasn't that many people for some reason. Still, regardless, we're gonna start at Hollywood Studios first, because that's where the first park that we went to. So yeah, enjoy the show. Right before we get into it, I'm just gonna let you know that I will be cutting in here and there, talking a little bit before I show you the full clip. But right before I show you this clip, I'm just gonna let you know also, this next clip coming up, we saw Pluto and Donald outside of the Pop Century. So we were staying at the Pop Century, and they were doing character meet and greets there, and it was great. It was phenomenal. I got a video with him and some pictures with Pluto. I didn't take one with Donald. A lot more people were around Donald than they were with Pluto. That's fine. I mean, I prefer Pluto over Donald, honestly, but that's my personal opinion. So yeah, this next clip is going to show you my interaction with Pluto. It was great. did get to hear also the Pluto lick, so he would go. So it was interesting to say the least. So yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna take a picture like this, and then we're gonna take a picture over there. Awesome. Thank you so much. All right, so there you got to see some of the lobby, some of the courtyard outside where the main pool is, and a map. So I stood at the map for a solid minute, honestly, so I can capture the map, so I can show you guys the map in case anyone is super interested or maybe even slightly interested in staying at the Pop Century. There's quite a lot of building space. It's not nearly as much as the Caribbean Beach or Boardwalk. It's not that big, but there's quite a lot of room. It's like Art of Animation across from it has the same amount of room areas, so that's also nice. Now this next clip, there's gonna be some shopping, so it's actually gonna be a lot of shopping. So this is the new updated version of the Pop Century store. So yeah, if you don't want to watch this part, it is fast forward. It is in fast forward mode, about like 4 times speed. If you don't want to watch it, you can skip ahead. That's absolutely okay. But if you do want to watch it, but you actually want to watch it, then you're more than welcome to slow down the video. I highly recommend you slowing down the video so you can see all the items that were available at that time, because as we all know, Disney fades in and out different items. So that being said, if you don't care about looking at the items, but you don't care about skipping through it, it's not gonna be that long. It's probably gonna be like a minute or 2. So yeah, enjoy this. Yeah, it was really nice looking at all those fun, cool trinkets, items, ears, backpacks, pins. I was really interested in the pins for a solid minute, honestly. And then we also saw an orange bird bus, which was surprising because Orange Bird is, one, not a popular character, two, a theme park character, and three, just rare in general. So my girlfriend, who loves Orange Bird, absolutely adores him, has a shrine to Orange Bird, and it's like Orange Bird is her favorite character, was so excited to see the Orange Bird bus. And it was actually really cool. Now, after this, we walked through the courtyard and to the Skyliner, because the cool thing about Pop Century and Art of Animation is that they both have access to the Skyliner, on the Hourglass Lake. Really, really awesome way of going from your hotel to other hotels and also Hollywood Studios and Epcot. My personal opinion, if you're going to Hollywood Studios or Epcot or both, take the Skyliner. That is the quickest and most efficient and honestly the best way to travel to those two parks. If you have a fear of heights, don't go on it. Like, you can go on it, just look at the ground, because it's a solid ground. It's not see-through, but don't look anywhere else. If you look straight, you're gonna see how high you are. If you look right, left, or even behind you, you're gonna see how high up you are. But if you are a-okay with heights, then please take this. This is absolutely a phenomenal alternative method than the buses. The buses are great, they just take longer because sometimes those buses don't come in until 20 minutes after you get to the bus stop. But the Skyliner is constantly moving. You constantly have carts and it's going all the time. Obviously, unless there is an incident at one of the stations, then they stop it or they just slow it down. But other than that, it is constantly going. You may see a little bit of a line, especially leaving the parks, but that line moves fast. At most, I've waited 5 minutes for one of the carts. I can't remember what they're called, but I'm gonna call them a cart. And that was with the super long line. If there's no line like you're about to see, it was a minute at least just getting on and waiting. But not even a minute, maybe even like 30 seconds. But so yeah, my highest recommendation is to either stay at a hotel that has access to the Skyliner, or I mean, that's really it. Or if you don't, I mean, honestly, if you don't want the Skyliner, that's a-okay. But the Skyliner is like the best alternative method to the buses. It is honestly the best transportation method in general. So yeah, enjoy this. So once we got off the Skyliner, we walked straight to Hollywood Studios. It's not a far walk at all. It's actually closer than the bus is. That was nice. Yeah. So if your feet are killing you after the park, which mine were and my mom's were, this is very convenient because of how close it is to even the entrance and the exit of the park. But we got through security, and we also took a picture, a video in front of Hollywood Studios sign, which used to be known as MGM Studios. So yeah, it was great. Once we got through, we did more shopping also. I was on a mission to find there's this shirt that is pink, and it says needs space, and it's Space Mountain. It has a picture of Space Mountain on the back. It's a Disney shirt that is found at Hollywood Studios for Space Mountain, which confused me because Space Mountain's in Magic Kingdom, so why wouldn't they have it there? But it was at Hollywood Studios, which that was fine with me. We were going to Hollywood Studios anyways. Woo! I didn't get the shirt. They were sold out completely in the whole park. Oh well. So yeah, if you don't want to see the shopping, skip ahead. If you just want to see the entrance of getting into the park through the security and scanning your magic band and putting your finger, you could watch it and then skip the shopping, or you could just watch it all. Sounds great. All right, so that was the end of shopping. Honestly, that's the end of all the shopping except for one more, and that's gonna be at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. That's the only other time there was shopping in this video. But now we went from shopping and we were on our way to Tower of Terror. So every single person there except for me, my mom, and my dad, because it was me, my mom, my dad, my girlfriend, my two friends, my two cousins. They were all there with us because we were celebrating my birthday. But none of them had rode Tower of Terror except for my dad. Me and my mom were not going because we don't like drop rides. So everyone else was going and they had no idea what they were expecting. So they took videos for me with my camera in the ride, in the pre-show, pre-queue, stuff like that. So you're gonna see some events during the ride. So again, there is I have the full recording of the ride. I will be posting that, but these are just gonna be some clips so you can just, feel the magic. So yeah, enjoy this. So after Tower of Terror, we got lunch. We got into the park around 11 o'clock. It was very late, but somehow, even though we got into the park at 11, we managed to do basically everything except for 3 things, which one of them was the Beauty and the Beast show. The other one was in Toy Story Land, the alien swirling saucers, and then Slinky Dog Dash. We weren't able to do Slinky Dog Dash because we wanted to go see Fantasmic. And it was an hour wait for Slinky at the end, literally like 30 minutes before we had to go to Fantasmic. So we decided not to go to it, but that's fine. Anyways, so yeah, like I was saying, ate lunch, and then after we ate lunch, we made our way to Rock and Roller Coaster. Now, Rock and Roller Coaster is closing, so that makes me very sad because Rock and Roller Coaster is honestly my favorite ride in the park. It is just, I have so many memories with Rock and Roller Coaster. It means so much to me. I'm just sad it's going away. So this was my last ride on Rock and Roller Coaster. Still makes me sad. But I can't wait to see what they do with the new Muppets Rock and Roller Coaster and what they do with Muppets Vision and how they're changing it from Muppets Vision to that area from Muppets to Monsters Inc. So let's see how that goes. I don't know. Once we got done with Rock and Roller Coaster, we made our way to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. I did not get any footage on that. I thought I was recording, and when I got off the ride, I noticed I forgot to press record. Rookie mistake, I know. So here's some pre-show clips and stuff to Mickey and Minnie's. I also left a little bit of surprise. If you enjoy Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway and love the song Nothing Can Stop Us Now, not the rock song, but Mickey and Minnie's Nothing Can Stop Us Now at the pre-show, you're gonna love this little gift I gave you. right, now that I finished teasing you about it starting and then just, it's starting and then just not playing anything else, now it's gonna be stuck in your head all day. So good luck with that. Anyways, after we left Mickey and Minnie's, we wanted to do Indiana Jones. And it was literally like 10-15 minutes after the show had started when we got off. And we realized that was terrible for us. So we ended up going to the, I always forget what it's called, but it's basically the 10-minute clip, Vacation Fun. Vacation Fun with Mickey, that show. We ended up doing that, and we saw Potato Land. It was great. And then after that, we went to Star Tours. Star Tours it said it had a 5-minute wait. It was a 15-minute wait, which is fine. I don't know why all of a sudden a lot of people are liking Star Tours. I've always loved Star Tours. I thought Star Tours was a phenomenal ride. I don't know where all these people came from loving Star Tours all of a sudden, because what I remember is people hating Star Tours and no one wanting to go to Star Tours because of Galaxy's Edge. And then all of a sudden, a lot of people are going to Star Tours out of nowhere. Makes no sense. My theory is that it's not that they love Star Tours, it's that they wanted to do something while they were waiting for the next Indiana Jones show, right? Indiana Jones show. That's my theory. I was right. Let's just say that. So yeah.
The captain isn't on board yet. You know I can't fly this thing. No, neither can you.
After Star Tours, we did do the Indiana Jones show. I got some clips. I'm not going to show the whole thing. It's just going to be some clips from the very beginning, because if you've never seen it, I highly recommend you do this. It is absolutely phenomenal. I enjoyed it. My friends, my family enjoyed it. It was packed, completely filled out. Like, there weren't any other seats available filled out. The only seats available were for the VIP tours, or yeah, that's really it. There's just the VIP tours. Those were the only seats available, which we did see someone pull up with the VIP tours.
Can you do it? Woo! Fantastic. I know you can. Right now, I want to bring out my very special.
Once we got done with the Indiana Jones show, we actually went to Muppet Vision. I love Muppet Vision. I am also sad they're getting rid of Muppet Vision, but that's because of how they did it dirty. Once they put Galaxy's Edge, I love Galaxy's Edge, but they did Muppet Studios completely dirty by blocking off all the entrances and exits through the Muppet Studios. Now all you have there is Muppet Vision and Gonzo's, the restaurant, which a lot of people don't like. I didn't mind it. It wasn't bad. Wasn't the best, but it wasn't bad. But a lot of people don't like it. And they they closed off Muppet Studios, so when you walk in, it's only those two places. There's no stores anywhere. It's just go right for Muppet Vision, left for the restaurant, or turn around and go out and go towards Galaxy's Edge. Of course, no one's gonna go there anymore because of the fact that there's only the Muppet Vision, only the actually, technically, Muppet Vision would be this way. You go this way for Muppet Vision. You go this way for the food place. It's either those two places, or you again turn around and walked straight towards Galaxy's Edge. That's my beef with it. I'm excited to see what they do with the Monsters Inc. area. But I'm sad Muppets is going away. And only the Rock Band is going to Aerosmith Rock and Roller Coaster.
I mean, we don't have to be right at the end of the row, but mostly at the end of the row.
So,
I mean, it's good there.
now, once we got done with Muppet Vision, which again, absolutely phenomenal. If you have the chance to go to it before it closes, please go to it. It is really good. It's like the Tree of Life show, the Ants show, but it's not, because it's Muppets, there's no bugs, and there's nothing broken inside of it. Everything worked perfectly fine for me. Some people might have had some broken experiences, but I did not. I've never had a broken experience, so that's just me talking. But yeah, after we got done with that, we went to Galaxy's Edge and walked straight into Rise of the Resistance, which is my second favorite ride in all of Hollywood Studios. Yeah. Rise of Resistance, surprisingly, wasn't even an hour wait. Again, lower wait times because of the cheer competitions that were going on. That was great. Rock and Roller Coaster actually had a longer wait than Rise of the Resistance. Rock and Roller Coaster was like an hour. Rise of the Resistance was 30 to 40 minutes. Tower of Terror was also 30 to 40 minutes. That was nice. So yeah, once we went to Rise of the Resistance, then after that we just walked around and we shopped around again in Galaxy's Edge. So yeah, enjoy these clips.
Is everyone assembled?
Yes. This is like the worst.
It'll be a smooth ride.
Just make sure to stop right here at the base ramp for a few moments. Remember to take off, we need a couple back to that. All right, Bruce, go ahead and wear this transport out. Make sure it's all in.
There appear to be a number of small craft heading our way. Raise the shields. First order attack fighters. Reroute! Reroute! Shoot, move forward. That's a transport. Make the jump.
That's kind of fire.
Four and four.
The resistance prisoners. Tell us what I want.
You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
You'll need it on the bridge.
Keep the prisoners here. I will return to finish this personally.
Oh, I know you catching that on camera.
Actually, I'm not.
Trouble!
Hey, you're not authorized. Wait, those are the prisoners. You have a pretty good attention block breach.
Cover is blown. Find an alternate route. Who picked these two droids anyway?
Detachment to level D. There we go. Fire. Take cover, recruit. Is anyone
What?
All
right, got my hat.
That's a cool picture.
I know. Now, here's the crazy thing while we were at Galaxy's Edge. Millennium Falcon was a 10-minute wait. That's what they said. When we went on the Millennium Falcon ride, the Smuggler's Run, it was a walk-on. There was no waiting. What took 10 minutes was just to walk to the ride itself. We've never experienced that. Every time we go we go to Smuggler's Run, the line is wrapped around the Millennium Falcon that's sitting outside. We weren't gonna do Smuggler's Run because it said an hour wait until we walked up to it and said 10 minutes. And we said, that's a walk-on. We're going. So we did it. No one there had done it except for, again, me, my parents, my girlfriend, and actually one of my cousins did it when he went with his sister a while ago. So yeah, that was fun. It was great. And we had a competition since you're only allowed to have 4 people inside the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon. I know a lot of people will be, it's Millennium Falcon. I prefer to say Falcon because it's spelt like Falcon. It looks like Falcon. Why are there 2 different pronunciations for the same word? It's like potato and it's like tomato and tomato. Why are you trying to be fancy? Anyways, so yeah, that was it. And then once we got done with the Millennium Falcon, we walked towards Toy Story Land. So yeah.
Very fast, very profitable expedition. You help the resistance. I get all the profits. The first order will never.
Now, again, we did not do anything in Toy Story Land except for Toy Story Mania. That's the only thing we did. We didn't do the alien swirling saucers. We didn't do Slinky Dog Dash. We didn't even go shopping or eating. We went to Toy Story Land just to look at it and do Toy Story Mania because we knew that was one, a short wait, and 2, a quick ride before we had to run over to Fantasmic. So yeah. We made it a competition, absolutely, at Toy Story Mania. I mean, as anyone should make it a competition, and yours truly won first place with only getting 177,000 points. Now, some of the scores were like 300, 600, 500,000. I'm like, what are the secret targets that you're hitting? So if you really want to decimate your friends, your family, or your opponents at Toy Story Mania, I recommend you researching what exactly are the best places to shoot at Toy Story Mania, because you can really get those points up. I'm not one to support cheating, but you know, who said it's cheating if you're just studying for the exam? It's not like you're actively watching a video while doing it. No, you studied for the exam. It's a good excuse.
Let's examine their scores.
Damn. 176. Once we got done with Toy Story Mania, we booked it straight towards Fantasmic. We walked through Toy Story Land because Toy Story Mania is at the end, and we popped out near Mickey and Minnie's, actually right behind Mickey and Minnie's. And we walked straight through, and boom, we were in front of Tower of Terror, waiting for the Fantasmic, because Fantasmic and Tower of Terror are right next to each other. Me and my parents hadn't done Fantasmic in quite literally 10 years, maybe more, because I'm 21. And I was there for my 21st birthday. And I haven't done it since actually longer than 10 years. I was in my single digits when I did it. So yeah.
We now invite you to join Mickey and experience Fantasmic, a journey beyond your wildest imagination.
So yeah, that was the first day of the Disney weekend trip. And also, be nice and treat your cast members with respect and kindness. because they want to make your experience as magical as possible. And they want you to have a great time. That's the whole point of Disney. Have a magical experience, have a great time, and enjoy yourself. So, have a great time, have a great experience, and enjoy yourself.